All right, folks, welcome back to another video. I'm giving you a break, giving you a couple videos so you guys can give me some advice on what we should do on the topper. I did end up adding the piece on the end. I got a couple pieces of corner trowel or corner bead that I'm gonna play with. I haven't played with the paperback corner bead before, so I'm gonna give that a shot on this one. And I'll probably end up actually wrapping it inside of the hole for the fire pit as well, just to kind of give myself a little bit more of a precise corner there. So for today, while I'm waiting on trying to figure out what I want to do with that topper, I'm going to go ahead and remove the popcorn ceiling. If you haven't seen anybody do popcorn ceiling before, let me put you on the tripod and I'll show you some of the tools that I use. Alright, now that the trim is removed, I am ready to remove the popcorn ceiling. Some of the tools I'm going to be using, first of all, I got a ladder. That way I'm not having to reach extremely high. I can just get up there and do it. And I'm going to use one of these bug sprayers. This is a Home Depot brand bug sprayer, pesticide sprayer, fertilizer sprayer, whatever you want to do it. I do mark mine with water only. That way, not that I have another bug sprayer, but if I did, I don't want to mix them up. I have a small scraper for the smaller areas, and then I got a 12-inch putty knife. So I've already pumped up the sprayer, and then what I'm going to do is get it wet. I like to take the smaller one and go around the edge first. You gotta be careful because that's where the mud's at in the corner, and you don't want to tear that tape up. Otherwise, you're gonna be doing some more patchwork. And then you can take a 12-inch knife and it just comes down in sheets like that. Now I will have to come back on the drywall on the screws, because they just obviously they did the bare minimum. That way I can just popcorn over it and not have to worry about the fine details. So I will have to come in here, put a little bit of drywall mud on there, a little bit of sanding. Probably definitely have to do something around the edge because that's where the tape is at, and I'm not perfect. I'm gonna grab that tape every now and then. I'll put you guys on the time lapse over there, and you guys watch this fall off real quick. Alright folks, so I just got done removing all the popcorn ceiling in here. Going all the way around the room there. I'm not too worried about that kind of stuff in the corner because I am going to have crown molding. So I don't need to worry about that. But like I was saying, these screw holes, they didn't really take too much care with them when they did it. So if I was to paint it, you would see those. So I am going to have to put a little mud on those before I paint. Right here there's a little ripple in the mud. I'm hoping I can just sand that. I'm not sure about that spot right there. Might end up having to feather this whole entire area out. I went ahead and took that entry ceiling fan out, which I never really used anyways, kind of was pointless. There is some spots right there. Some spots right there I'm going to have to do some work with. Some more right there. Now this is the spot I mentioned in previous videos that when I was up in the attic putting that security system in, just leaned just a little bit too much on my foot and it went, not really went through, but it pushed down on the drywall. So I might have to like cut that crack a little bit, mud it, tape it, put those screws in a little bit deeper. Obviously I'll have to patch all those holes. And I actually decided to go ahead and go down the hallway, which you guys saw in the video. Alright, so if anybody decides to take this kind of job on, just know it's messy, it sucks, but it's really easy. The only thing is, it does cause a lot, and I mean a lot, of debris. That pile is most likely a foot tall. That is a lot just for a living room and a hallway. So, and I covered everything up. I covered the TV up there, covered the couch. I even moved the couch a couple times just to keep it out from being directly underneath of it. There is still dust everywhere. There's chunks on the window. Chunks on the mantle. Junk mixed into the wiring. When I move the TV, I'm actually going to have somebody come in and rewire all that. And there's a reason why I can't personally do it myself. So yeah, that's whew. So now I am going to start and do some mudding. Not sure if I'll do time lapse on that or not, because it's just going to be like little bits and pieces everywhere, and it'll be kind of hard to keep the camera moving around because my time lapse camera does not, it has a good field of range, but not enough to cover that whole entire area. So looks really good, I think. There's nothing in the ceiling for lights. Nothing. There is a light switch over there, a double light switch, which if I remember, one of them controls the outlet that's over here, which is where all my crap for my TV's plugged in, but it's also the same outlet that I tapped into and installed an outlet underneath there for the fireplace. So I'm gonna have to play around with that and find out. I got like one of those plugs you plug in there and it has a light on it, and then I can go over there and hit the switch and see if that switch actually turns it off. I don't think the planes realize that I'm filming a YouTube video. Damn planes. So yeah, back to what I was saying, sorry. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in here. I'm thinking maybe like a floodlight, or not a floodlight, but a cam light right there in this corner by the window. And then maybe another one in that corner, because the couch is going to sit right between those AC vents. Actually, it's a little bit longer than the AC vent, so I actually have like a block that I set on the other side just to keep the couch from sliding too far back. And that way, when I'm sitting on the couch, I'll have the fireplace right there, and then the TV up there, and then I'll have full view. Bjorn, you're just too much. You know that, bud? So that's the other thing I'm looking at, is just trying to figure out, do I put a floodlight or cam light there, and a cam light there, and just call it good? Because if I was to put one in that corner, it'd either be hidden behind the TV or it'd be shining down onto the TV. So I don't want to do that. And then if I was to put one over here, would it look all right or not? And is it worth it to even put the two cam lights back there? What do you guys think? Let me know, because I'm not going to get there anytime soon. This is going to be several more days, because like I said, I got to go and get enough drywall to cover that beam, and then a couple more pieces of corner beam, and then probably a lot more mud, and then multiple days of put one coat of mud on, let it dry, put another coat of mud on, let it dry, because it's Kansas. It's humid right now. Yes, I have the windows open just because I knew I was going to be creating a lot of dust, and the dogs were not going to want to be outside all day, so they're in here, so I got to make sure that they have fresh air to breathe, as well as myself. So I'm going to start mudding, and we're going to leave it there.